Hello, this is Ivory LaNoue coming to talk to you about the topic of negativity and how it affects you. You already know that you do not enjoy negativity, right? It's not fun to be around negative people or work in an abusive setting. That's because energy affects you, whether it is positive or otherwise. Your mind and body are interrelated. So when you experience negativity or feel it within yourself, there is a physical association for you. I'll talk more about that later in this post. What is negative energy? Well, we all emanate energy. When we're happy, hopeful, and loving, that energy is positive. When we are angry, jealous, or spiteful, the energy we emit becomes negative. Feeling that negative energy or being around it can leave you feeling sad, uncertain, and defensive. Experience it long enough, and you could find yourself looking at the world through a lens of fear, paranoia, and anger. It's okay to have a down day now and then. It's part of the human condition. When that happens to you, allow yourself to have your feelings. It's not healthy to stuff them down. Being human involves dealing with suffering sometimes. Without dark, there can be no light. Without sadness, we would not recognize happiness. But enduring negative energy day after day for long periods of time has serious repercussions. So let's talk about symptoms of negative energy in your body, what that looks like. I mentioned that prolonged exposure to negative energy results in physical ailments. You may have heard some of these, but a few might surprise you. You could feel exhaustion and fatigue, headaches, restlessness, mood swings, stomach aches, anxiety, labored breathing, confused thought, tension, depression, and nervous tics. You may experience one or more of these symptoms. How it feels can be very different from person to person. So let's talk about empaths and negative energy. Being the emotional sponges we are, empaths will feel negative energy as an ache in their solar plexus, which is your upper stomach, nausea, and even an energetic blow to the body is possible. It can actually be impossible to tolerate very dark negative energy. For this reason, empaths must be very careful about their surroundings and the people they associate with. Being tuned to your emotions and body will help you quickly realize situations and persons best avoided for you. So, how do you turn it into positive energy, right? Let's start with what you can do within yourself, because that's what we have control over, right? When you find yourself complaining about something, stop and name 3 things you are grateful for. From there, develop a gratitude practice. First thing in the morning, state out loud 3 things you're grateful for and do the same thing before you go to sleep. Catch yourself when you realize that you're spending too much time discussing topics that tend to bring up angst for you, such as politics, the economy, or people you find annoying. Turn your attention to something joyous and uplifting. There are topics that will help you feel better, such as accomplishments, children, or the pets in your life, nature. Instead of playing the blame game, look for solutions to solve problems. First, take responsibility for your life. You have the privilege of making decisions. Take ownership of where you are in your life right now. Make decisions that will lead to the life you want. No other person can make you feel anything. Feelings come from within, and they are just feelings. Decide how you want to feel and feel that. A change of perspective can do wonders. You will have days where everything seems to go wrong. Accept the reality that is yours at the moment. Find the things you do have control over and work on those. Let the rest go. This works with toxic energy too. So boundaries are essential. The best way to protect yourself from outside sources of negative energy is to set boundaries. If certain people are continually negative and you feel drained or sick after being around them, you can set a boundary that you will avoid them. Minimize your time with them. And if complete avoidance is possible, that may be what you need to do. If certain activities or topics are painful for you to participate in, you can set a boundary that you simply won't discuss them or not with certain people. It's up to you to hold firm. People will try to step over your boundaries or overrun them like a horde of barbarians. Don't let them. Eventually, most people will respect them. And if they don't, that's a sign of disrespect in itself, something to think about. Your energy is precious. You are made up of vibrating energy. Invading negative energy is an enemy force you want to fight against. Pay close attention to how you feel. When you experience a sudden negative shift, stop and think about what you were doing before that change. This type of vigilance is key to keeping your energies as positive as possible. And I hope this gives you some great insights to begin recognizing negative energy and dealing with it so it doesn't affect you so much. This is Ivory LaNoue, hoping you have a beautiful day.